That photo was taken on November 16th, 2018, and it was the last time we saw Sonja free of pain, whole, and healthy. Sonja, her sister Atala, and her cousin Lonnie were on their way to the Atlanta airport for their first overseas trip together. Girls' trip to Italy! None of them had ever been. Upon landing in Rome, the trip and Sonja's life started to take a scary turn. She complained of back pain. They thought it might be a pinched nerve. A cramped 12-hour flight and lifting suitcases could do that easily. Within 48 hours, though, Sonja was in so much pain she could not leave the hotel bed unassisted. Another 48 hours passed and she started hallucinating. The concierge doctor that was sent to the hotel gave her a shot to numb the pain and a muscle relaxer to help, but by the time they left Italy on November 23rd, Sonja had to be wheeled through the airport so she could just get home. A week or so later, on December 2nd, Sonja was admitted to ICU, and for the next few weeks, we watched her fight for her life. The final verdict was that she had contracted an MSSA. The infection took weeks to diagnose and had traveled so deep into her system that her skull was opened and pus and bacteria had to be washed from the surface of her brain. It was even in her bones. Sonja is an elementary school teacher. She has been awarded the title Teacher of the Year several times. She's mentored other educators and her students all love her. Teaching and helping others is the core of who she is. It always has been. Through the years, she has been there for so many others. She has helped them selflessly, even when it wasn't reciprocated, never letting that discourage her from helping the next person in need. Now, for what seems like the first time, Sonja is the one in need of help. At this stage of her recovery, she cannot go back to her position and has lost the primary source of support for her family. If you know Sonja, you know that very little does slow her down. That's why it is so important that we be there to help right now. Prayer, of course, is welcome, and that has been a large part of her forward movement in recovery. Unfortunately, now we have a need for financial support as well. We need to raise enough money to help Sonja pay medical expenses and keep the basic needs for her and her family met. Any help is appreciated and needed. Thank you in advance for your contribution.